Hi, I'm Larissa D. You're at the HDMI event in Hamilton. Let's take a look. I'm Larissa here with Joey Coleman, and what do you think of the event tonight?
What an amazing event. We have such a unique high-tech creative sector in Hamilton. It's very organic. It's actually growing from the grassroots up. That's the great thing. We're now starting to see some larger firms locating into Hamilton, which is exactly what we want. This summer I had a couple friends that come together for a military unit reunion. They live in Edmonton now. They haven't been in Hamilton for 10 years. And 10 years ago, we were in the same unit together, and we would march up and down James Street. We'd go for lunch, down to Jackson Square. And the reunion was on Supercrawl weekend. And here's the amazing thing. They step out onto the street that's filled with people. And they see me, and they go, "Hey, Coleman, what's going on?" And I go, "What do you mean, what's going on?" "Well, what's happened to the city?" And that's the great thing, is that 10 years ago, people would not have predicted where we are today. And we just saw a room of about 250 people tonight, representing all kinds of creative industries, from independent journalism to independent video, web, mobile applications, video games, some of those really cool video games that you wouldn't even think were being made here in Hamilton, high-end animation to pyrotechnics, the fog screen. What we are seeing is we're seeing a renaissance that, yes, it's taking time, but there's that saying going around about the new Hamilton. This is the new Hamilton tonight.
So can you tell me, what do you think Hamilton's going to look like, given the current trend, in about 5 to 10 years?
5, 10 years, we're going to have higher density downtown. People want to locate near a GO station because, let's face it, jobs are mobile, they're interconnected. Even if you're working in Hamilton, you're connected to Toronto, and if you're in Toronto, you want to be connected to Hamilton. So the GO Center is going to be a huge boost, especially when we start seeing 24-hour and express GO service. We're going to see more density because people have a choice where they live. And let's admit it, we are going to be in the orbit of Toronto, but we don't have to be forced to be like Toronto. It can be a very unique place, a very unique city. We don't have to orbit Toronto. And why would people want to locate to Hamilton? Because we have our own unique culture. You can do things in Hamilton. You can do whatever you want in our city. So we're going to continue to see more creative types, especially those who work from home or are operating small boutique firms located in Hamilton. We're going to see a lot more small business. We're going to see a lot more high density. And I think we're going to end up seeing condo towers with the second and third floor being office space with a lot of creative types. And we're going to have larger venues in Hamilton. Hamilton Place is a little larger than this, the convention center. Who knows? This might be in the convention center in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. We're going to continue to see the growth, but it's going to be small business. It's going to be very organic. It's not going to be the quick win, big fix, mega project that our city council continues to look for, but that's okay because we've shown City Hall that we, Hamiltonians, can rebuild our city. All they need to do is approve the permits, give us a little support, and then get out of the way.
So, given all that information and given everything that you know, what would you suggest individuals to do, just normal, regular Hamiltonians?
Get out and support your local culture, get involved. Don't be afraid to try. I think that we're at a unique time in our society where failure is going to be seen as success. We hear the stories about very successful, very rich people that run large corporations and how they failed the first 3 or 4 times. And I think that people are starting to realize that. So don't be afraid, especially to the young people. When you're at college, university, you can try anything. And I'm not talking about drugs, I'm talking about business. Go out and do it. You got an idea. The worst thing that happens is that you learn a bit along the way. You don't achieve the goal, but you're ready next time you have an idea to do even better. We have so many cool inventors. Dan Zen is somebody that comes to mind here that is at this event. And we just need more people to get out there. We need to be more supportive of each other, which we already are. And I'm really excited to see where things go in 3 or 4 years. The city is growing organically. If you asked me 5 years ago where our city would be, I wouldn't predict where we are now. And I'm a homegrown Hamiltonian. I think that we've seen change so many times, and we've been promised it's going to work this time, and now it's working. So let's get on board. Let's be willing to take the risk. I love the term the ambitious city. Let's be the ambitious city again.
Well, you've heard him, Hamilton. Be the ambitious city, and thank you very much. And if anybody ever wants to talk to you, where can they find you with all these great ideas?
On Twitter 24/7 at Joey Coleman, or join Hamilton's hackerspace, thinkhouse.org. And we're at 25 Dungeon Street North. If you're a nerd and you want to do awesome things, we're the place to do it. So I'm pretty much there. If I'm not at City Hall and I'm not sleeping or feeding my guinea pigs, I'm at Think House.
Do not forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook.